Welcome to Lessons 9 of our Excel course, Creating Charts and Graphics in Excel. Data is powerful, but raw numbers are often difficult to interpret. This is where charts and graphs becomes essentials. With the right visualizations, you can transform a simple datasets into a clear story that highlights patterns, trends, and insight. In these lessons, we will cover the fundamentals of creating charts, explore different charts types, customize them for clarity, and learn how to present data visually for maximum impact. By the end, you will be able to build and format charts in Excel with confidence. Okay, so uh, first let's understand what a chart is. Okay, so like a chart is a visual representations of data. Instead of reading through hundreds of numbers in a table, a chart helps summarize them at a glance. So in Excel, you can create like column charts, and this is for the comparisons, and for the line charts. So this is for trends over time, and pie charts for operations, and bar charts is for horizontal comparisons. So this is like you can compare, this is similar as the columns, and the area charts like scatter plots and many more. Okay, so for example, like imagine you have monthly sales data for a small business. Instead of looking at the raw sales tables, line charts immediately shows whether sales are increasing, decreasing, or seasonals, and you can go to with these data sets and create the charts. Okay, so first one is like the preparing data for charts. So like before creating any charts, your data must be organized. Like here, make sure your data has the clear headers, and like here a month in the column A, or like cells in the column B, and always avoid blank rows or merged cells in your data sets. Okay, so and ensure numbers are formatted like the properly, like you can use the currency, percentage, and also the etc. And like here, let's say you have these tables like column A with the months like January to December, and column B is monthly sales value. So this data is perfectly structured for charts. And now let's create your first charts, and like you need to do, and like select your data range. So for example, let's select the A1 to B or 13s, like, or we can just select it like the B13, and go to the insert tabs on the ribbon, and under the charts group, so you will find and choose the charts group over here, or let's go to the charts group, and here you have also the recommended charts, and from the all charts choose the insert charts and use the insert columns and also the bar chart. Okay, so here we have the column charts like cluster column, stack columns, and different chart styles with the column charts. So and like here, let's say we gonna want to use the cluster column charts. So here Excel instantly generate charts. So when you click over, at this point you can move or resize charts anywhere on your worksheet. So when you click on the OK, and now you can move like how do you want to use it. So and that's it over here. So now here we have used like the sales data, and we inserted a column charts in here, and you can immediately see which month perform best and which performs the worst. So like here in the August month or August month, so here or like the December month, so here is performance is to the high. Okay, so and that's it with the column charts. And now let's move into exploring different chart types. So for that, so let's make it little bit or let's resize it, and I can keep it like this one, and let's say or let's use it like that's one and that's it. So this is we can call, so this is the column charts. Okay, so let's go with, and let's say we're gonna go to with the column chart. So let's say the column chart. Okay, and that's it. And now our Excel offers many chart types or is serving a unique purpose. So let's explore the most useful one. So here like you can go, or we have like this one. So like the column charts, and this is best for the comparing categories, like compare sales by product category like electronics, clothing, and the home go or also the home goods. Okay, and the line charts is best for showing data trends over the times. So if I gonna now let's use the line charts, or if I gonna now select this one with the hold the or control key and selecting the profit. Now go to the insert tabs and click on the all charts, and now select here this is the recommended one. You can go through with the line charts, or let's go through with over here, and that's it. So here we have now or create line charts with this data. Okay, so and that's it. So now let's little bit zoom or zoom out from here, or I can go to, or let's undo it for now, and let's resize it, and that's it. We have the simple styles just create with the there's one with the column or with here the or line charts in there. Okay, or what can I do? So let's select like the one, and or go to like over here, and let's select it, or go to again the inserts, use the line charts, or let's go to, or we have the these line charts, and that's it. So now delete it for like the there's one, and that's it. We have like the there's charts. Okay, and now the pie charts. So these pie charts best for showing parts of the whole. Okay, so like here you can compare with the there's one, like you can also market share of different smartphone brands. You can go to or use the simple example. So let's say we're gonna want to use compare with like let's say the few months with the sales over here. Go to the inserts. Now let's select the pie charts, and that's it. We have the pie charts over there. Okay, so and that's it. We have the pie charts, and the another one is the scatter plots. Okay, so scatter plots best for showing relationships between two variables, like plotting study like hour or hours or verse or examples, like if you want to use, or let's say we want to compare like the scatter charts with the sales and profits. So let's select until the July, go to the inserts, and this times let's select it, or we can now find it with the difference one. So like this is the simple one, you can see, or this is our the compare one, or this is the recommended charts, or go to the all charts and select from the scatter like the XY, and here we got it like that there's one. So let's say if I gonna go to and let's select like that there's one, or you can see like there this one, and then just hit on the OK. Okay, so and here we got it with the like with the scatter plots. And now let's uh, move it over, and here we have the scatter or plots. So now let's go to the area charts. So best for or cumulative data over times. Like if I gonna go to with this data, let's say with the over here, let's go to the inserts and go to the area charts. Let's go to all charts. So here we have the recommended one also. So go to over here, and let's say if I gonna go to with the area charts, and that's it with the area chart or stacked area. And here we got these charts. Okay, so each times you pick charts, and you can also ask yourselves, what story do I want my data to tell? Okay, so choose from the best one or the best charts you want to use, or you can go to the insert tabs and use the or recommended charts to work with. Okay, so once like a charts is created, like customizations makes it professionals and easier to understand. So here are the key customizations tools. The first one is, so let's little bit zoom in over here, the chart titles. So like you can or like rename it clearly. Example, so let's say we can go ahead and let's say the monthly sales, or instead of the sales we can say the monthly, say the sales in 2025 in there. And also let's zoom in little bit again, and axis titles. So label your x and y axis. So example, so let's go to or let's click over here, and we want to use the axis titles over here, and there's it, or use here the axis titles like over here. And let's say, so this is the month or month on the horizontal or axis, and sales or like here the, or we can say this is, or we can go with over here, and let's say we're gonna use the month, and here let's say the or axis over here, and let's say, so again, so this is called the sales. So let's say the sales and use the UST like the this one. Okay, and the next one is the axis titles. We can say here, and let's say this is the month on the verticals. Okay, so and that's it with the name. And another thing is, so let's use the legends. So legends moves or hide legends for the clarity. So if I gonna now click on the tabs and use over here and go to the legends, so now you can see we use the legends over here. Or if I do have like the another charts like the this one, and we want to use like the legends, and now that here we have these legends, like the is or names or symbolized with the different colors. Okay, next one is the or colors. So use the consistent and professionals color, and avoid unnecessary rainbows colors. Okay, and the next one is the data labels. Okay, so here if I gonna go to and let's click on the data labels, so add exact values to each columns or the point. And the another star or another one is the style chart or chart style. By selecting use the chart design, use built-in style under the chart chart designs. So let's say if I gonna use these chart styles, or let's go with the there's one, and over here, or let's select like the there's one, and now that we can have the different styles in there. Okay, so and that's it. Or you can do over here, and we have change here the monthly sales in 2020 or 5, or we can do, so let's change here the 2025 sales performance. So let's say here, and let's say the performance, and let's say we have over here, and we have add the axis labels and change the bar colors to consist the blue plates over here, and this transforms a plain charts into a polished presentations ready graphic. Okay, so now Excel also include advanced charting features, like there's also the combo charts. So combine two charts types. So example, let's or sales or shows like sales as columns and profit margin. So if I gonna select like until like that, that's one, go to the inserts, and now go to the over here, and like the charts types, here we have the difference one, if I gonna go to, and this is, let's go to and use the combo charts. Okay, so here if I use like that, that's one, the sales is, or you or use the cluster, and profit is comes with the line charts. Okay, and also the secondary axis like useful when comparing datasets with different scales. Like if I gonna click over, and now you can see the secondary axis is checked with, and like solar or sales in dollar versus number in the unit sold, like you can do, or let's go to the another one, or if I gonna go to the unit sold, or we can keep it like the sales versus the profit like that, that's one, and then just use it over here, and that's it. Okay, and also now let's change here the that's one, or let's say the or sales performance, or let's do 2025 sales, if I gonna use the sales performance, and that's it. Okay, and also the another thing is the trends line. So over here, go to, and also this adds a line that shows the overall directions of data. So we can go to the sales, and that's it. So like here we have the trends line, and also highlight upward sales growth. Okay, and another thing is the spark line, and tiny charts within a single cells useful for dashboard. So if I gonna now go to, or go to the, like let's go to and use the inserts, and you'll find the sparks lines over here. If you do have, like let's select it, let's use the spark line, and that's it, or let's use it the set locations over here, or let's go with over here, and now that's it, we have the sparks lines over here. Or if I gonna go to, or if I select like, or let's select it over here, and now go to again the inserts, use the spark line, and let's say we're gonna use the locations over here, and that's it with the sparks line in there. Okay, and this we have take the sales and profit, or also we can go to the sales, profit, and unit or so or unit sold. So by creating a combo charts in there, so with columns for sales and lines for like the profit, and with columns for like here, or with the margin, we can analyze both together. Okay, so and that's it. Now creating chart is not only about Excel, like the mechanic, but also about like our communications. So here are the best practice. Like the first one is keep it simple and avoid the clutter and to my many charts elements like this way, and use the right charts. So don't use pie charts for too many categories. So like here I have the only the few categories I use it, but if I change here, let's go to the chart designs. If I go to and let's select the more like the this one, So how it will comes, I'll show you. So you cannot see in there very easily. So remember, keep it like the or keep it simples in there. Okay, and also highlight the insight, like emphasize the key takeaway with colors or like annotated or annotations. And the another one is be consist. So if you're showing multiple charts, use similar colors and styles over here. And also tell a story. Every chart should answers a questions or support a points. Okay, so and that's it. Now let's recap what we learned in these lessons. The first one is like chart turn raw numbers into the visual stories, and data preparations is critical before creating charts. And Excel offers many chart types like the column charts and also the line charts. We find here also like the bar charts, scatter charts, and more. And customizations improves reliability and the professionalisms. And advanced features like the combo charts or trends lines and spark lines makes your charts more powerful. And always follow design based practice to ensure clarity. So now that you have mastered charts and graphs, and you will be able to present your data in way that are engaging and insightful. In the next lessons, we'll dive into like, or we can go to the pivot tables or data analysis tools, which will build on these visualization skills.